Hi guys, thank you for joining me again down my allotment. We've got some breaking news. We have finally had some much needed rain, and we have had quite a lot of rain as well, with a couple of thunderstorms mixed in, and the allotment is looking so much better for it, but unfortunately so does the weeds. But anyway, today I need to get my French beans in that Dave gave me. So what I plan on doing is pulling the old ones out that are now good or not come through, and just replacing them with these new ones, because there's at least 3 in each pot, so I should have enough French beans to go around the whole frame. So I will take you over and I'll show you exactly what I need to do. And to be honest, it shouldn't really take that long because I'd already started doing it anyway. So all I've got to do is this. I've got some grass coming through down the sides here of these slabs. These slabs will be pulled up as well eventually because of another job that I will need to do. But as you can see, some of the French beans are not actually too bad. That one looks like it's had something eaten it. But I've got one over there. That one over there is all okay, so I can keep that one in. I need to get rid of this grass here. I'll just pull it out just to clear the way. That one's been eaten. That one's been eaten. That one's been eaten. That one has never been eaten, so I might just get rid of that anyway. That one looks okay, so we'll keep that one. And then these here have also been eaten. But these are the ones that will go in. In fact, I've got a French bean growing on that one, and some on that one, so then we'll definitely need to go out today. There is a couple there that are not overly great, but like I said, the ones that do look good, I'll get them out. Bit of bramble there, but that should just put out anyway. So yeah, this shouldn't really take too long to do. So now I'm going to get my shovel, going to clear that bed, and I will start planting them in. I will probably show you the process of how I put them in. Might bore you for a few minutes, and then what I'll probably do after that is just give you a little tour on how the allotment is looking at the moment, because once them are in, everything is in the ground. It's just all about weeding after that and keeping it clean and tidy. But yeah, I'm going to grab my little shovel because we just had a passing shower. Didn't last too long though, so now it's stopped. I'm going to make a start. So I will see you guys in a minute. Here's an interesting fact about French beans. Did you know that French beans are not actually French? They actually originated in Central and South America and were brought in to Europe by Spanish explorers. They were named French because French gardeners perfected the art of hybridizing them and producing varieties suitable for eating when young. And that job is now complete. I've took all the weeds out from here. That bramble that was there was a bit awkward to get out. There's still some roots underneath, but at the moment I'm not overly concerned. It should be okay for the rest of this year. And the French beans that are okay, I have left in the ground, which is not many of them. Them were the dwarf ones, I think. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to show you the process. So as you can tell, the roots on these are actually quite long, so what I'm going to do, I've topped these holes up with a little bit of loose soil as well. That was in my wheelbarrow. So I'll dig a hole quite deep down, I reckon, so the roots can establish themselves. They don't take long to establish. And then I'm going to just pop that in. And like always, just look at that root there. Yummy. And what I'll do then, I'll just press it down gently, just so I know it's not coming off. I do have some more loose soil in my wheelbarrow, so if I need to come round with some more soil, I can do that and just mound around the edges, like just at the back here. But yeah, it's a fairly easy process, to be honest, and it's something that doesn't take that long to do. Especially now we've had some rain, because the soil is nice and damp. And again, I'll pop that in. Yeah, that one may need a bit more soil. And I'll just gently press it down like so. Oh, the sun's making an appearance out of that shower. Like so. I shouldn't need to water it because I've still got some more rain in the forecast, but it is due to warm up again this week, so that should help a lot. And I will continue along here and also on that side there, and I'll come back to you when I've completed the job, which shouldn't take me that long to do. So until then, I will see you in a minute. What kind of bean can't you grow in your garden? A jelly bean. And there you have it, guys. I have got all my French beans in. There's a couple of them that might not do any good, like that one for Eastern, but all the rest I think should do absolutely fine. Maybe not so much that one at the end. But yeah, let me just go around the other side and I'll show you the other side. And along here as well. These ones are actually the climbing French beans, where the others are dwarf French beans, like that one. But yeah, that is another job done. I may try and put some of them discs along the top here, like I did with the peas. I don't think it make too much difference, but I can officially say that I have got everything in the ground, and a lot of hard work, a good few weeks of digging, and what I wanted to do is finally done. So what I plan on doing now, I'm going to just walk you around my allotment and just show you everything that I've got in the ground. After that then, it's just about weeding, keeping on top of things. But yeah, I'm going to start off in the greenhouse, because I've been doing some work in the greenhouse as well. So as you can see, I have weeded inside the greenhouse. Still think that's a cause yet, that's where I left it. If it is, then it can stay there. Just noticed I've got another tomato plant growing here. I did also have, when I was weeding, some random little tomato seeds. So I've got a feeling that the tomatoes from last year, the seeds have started growing, because I picked up quite a lot. But all the rest, they are looking good. And they are growing taller and taller. Each week I'll come down. I've had to put some canes on these ones, as you can see. The one over the back especially. That is also getting quite tall. And these two at the front. So just got a couple of canes, a little bit of string around it. I haven't put it tight, because it can have damage on the tomato plant. One more thing as well, a little tip regarding tomato plants, is that now and again you will get these little runners in between. It's okay to keep a couple, but if you can, try and break as many as you can off, only because the tomato plants will grow quite wild. I found that out the hard way. And my cucumber plants, I have put in bottles. Now, the reason that you do this is because you cannot really get the leaves wet, but with this it enables the water to get straight down underneath and into the roots. The roots of all evil. So coming over to this side here, these are my early lot of potatoes, and that will need a good weed, which is something I will do on my next visit. It doesn't look like I have that many. I've got hiccups. It doesn't look like I've got too many some potato plants in this one for some strange reason, unless that's one my dog. And actually that could be. It could be one. And maybe that would as well. I don't know, I'm not sure. But I have a few. But all the rest, I'm okay. They're not too bad. These ones over here, I'm already getting the flowers on them. Whether that's actually a good thing, I'm not entirely sure. But again, these ones are looking absolutely fine as well. So I will be weeding that next week. That will be a job. My next lot of potatoes, them are looking even better. As you can see, I have got quite a few, especially with the first 3 or 4 rows. But again, once the weeds start getting bigger on this, I will have to weed that as well. Nothing on these ones because I only put them in last week. So that's absolutely fine. That will soon pop their heads through. Going over to here, tomato plants. Well, good thing is they haven't exactly died off. And also the cucumber plants here. And the butternut squash back here. Then we're doing okay. I think I've got some more leaves growing on them, yes. Over to borlotti beans. Most of them have come through as well. I've got a bit of bindweed here. I'm still getting bits of bindweed which I will pull up. I have got a couple that hasn't done that good. But apart from that, the rest are looking good as well. So that will also need weeding as well. But because these are in the beds, these should not take too long to do. My blueberry bushes, they are actually starting to grow new leaves on them. This one I thought had actually died off, but as you can see here, I have some new stuff growing on them. So next year, I may even have some blackberries on them. Not blackberries, blueberries. Get it right. The 2 beds of cabbages. Them are still doing okay. I still yet have to do frame for that, but that may have to be my next visit. Lambs, lettuce. I brought these because me and my mother wanted to give them a go, like, because I think they're quite nice. But yeah, I've got a few rolls of the lamb's lettuce. Onto my next bed. These are definitely lettuces coming through here. And these are radishes. So I may even have time, have a few to pick in a couple of weeks' time. We'll just start fattening out a little bit. This bed here has got a few beetroot plants. There's a few in that row, a few in that row. So I've got quite a few in that bed actually. That's not too bad at all. And I do have a few in that one as well. I like to roast my beetroot most of the time. Carrots, I haven't got a ton, but I've got a few rows here. Looks like something may have ate these here, I don't know. But I've still got a few, that's okay. There's nothing in that bed, apart from weed. And over to my cabbages and my cauliflower and my broccoli. These was only budding 2 weeks ago. And look at the size of them. These at the front here are my cauliflowers and broccoli. I do have a potato growing there. Not a lot I can do about it. It can stay there, it's fine. Don't think I've affected it too much. And these here are my cabbages. Again, these have near enough doubled in size. I know it's hard to see with the netting. Can I just get it in here? Maybe? Yeah. So yeah, there is lots of cabbages. So, if you like cabbages, you might have some, who knows, because I will have too many. So I'm going to go over to my, actually that just reminded me, I need to pick some raspberries because I've got quite a few of daddies ready to pick off. So coming over here, got a nice raspberry there. It looks like a couple have been eaten, but yeah, still got a couple there, a couple at the back there, but also have quite a few here. I mean, look at the size of that one. Got one here, another one there. So I may even have enough to do me the crumble later with the rhubarb that I've got. So that's great, and I've still got even more to come on yet. So, but anyway, moving on. I got some berries on this one. normally they get eaten by the birds. So I don't know what kind of berries they are. If you know what they are, please let me know. Moving on to where my peas are. Again, these was only put in a week ago. As you can see, they are popping up absolutely everywhere. And of course, more potatoes. My little friend here is doing an absolute grand job of keeping the birds away. And yes, more potatoes. But you know what? That's not harming anything. I might just leave it there and then see what potatoes come from it. But yeah, this will need weeding soon. But again, this is something that's easy to do. And also, this side here, potato. Another one there. But again, I've got lots of peas popping through. My other little friend here. And the peas that are budding, they are actually doing well. Just shows that these discs and my little scarecrows are doing the job. Now onto my sweet corn. This one here, I actually tried on that one a couple of weeks ago, thinking it would die off. No, it's actually come back. I mean, look at that. That's come back really well. And these here are looking really nice now. Yes, ignore that potato plant. Move on to pretend it's a sweet corn. So yeah, sweet corn. I think I've got quite a few this year. A lot more than expected. That's amazing. I think I've only lost one. That's great. Of course, I've already showed you my French beans as well. I apologise if this video goes on a bit longer than usual. Here, obviously, courgette plants. These are starting to do well. I think I'm getting signs of sunflowers coming through as well, which means I'll have some courgettes on them soon. These are not doing overly great, but they didn't exactly die, so there's still time for them as well. Onions, again, some of them are doing okay. A couple they ain't doing overly great, like that one there. But the rest are doing okay, so that's fine. In fact, I've got one there that's fattening up quite nicely. Broad beans. Again, a lot of these have actually come through. I think I've only had like 2 or 3 not come through. In fact, I think that one is just about to come through there. Again, these beds will need weeding. But again, these are not particularly a big job. Onto my grapevine. I haven't really talked about it that much. As you can see, it's growing a little bit wild, but the amount of grapes that I've got growing on it this year. I mean, I've got a nice bunch here. I don't know if you can see that, another bunch there. Bunches of grapes everywhere. But yeah, this in the winter time will need to be cut back, because it's important with them to control them. If not, they will grow extremely wild. But I can't do nothing now, because if I do, I'll end up spoiling this, and I don't want to do that. But I'll have to get some grapes off it this year. But anyway, there you go. I think I've rambled on a little bit longer than expected there. So next time I come, I will weed round my potatoes, get that done, and then maybe just weed round the other beds as well. And then I will eventually need to start tackling something that I don't really want to, and that's this. This will need clearing because I've got bramble and bindweed. But that's something I can do in my own time. I want to get on top of things down the allotment first. And then I can start doing that then. Start getting the roots out of the bramble and the bindweed. But anyway, before I ramble on even more, I'm going to say goodbye. And I want to thank you yet again for the amazing support that you guys give me and the positive vibes. I am enjoying doing these videos. But I do enjoy being down my allotment. We've got such a great community up here. Everyone gets on with each other, they all look after each other. So on that note, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on my next video.